Cruise night, I think, goes hand in hand with drive-in restaurants and diners. It just sticks to the 1950s motif.
Been doing this since the 80s. This has been running for 4 different owners. I love this thing.
We'll do an orange sherbet.
Orange sherbet.
Good turnout. I'm Richard Weber. I'm co-owner of the Goldenrod restaurant in Manchester, New Hampshire. Goldenrod started in 1951 in July. George and Nick Spiro, the original owners, came out of the war and they opened a candy shop next door. And they opened that for a while, and then they're like, oh, this is the main road to the beach, let's open a drive-in. And they ran it up until the early 80s and sold it to John Stavropoulos. My business partner and I, we worked over at the Puritan back room together. I was one of the head cooks, and he made the ice cream. He got the opportunity because he knew the previous owner, and then he called me up one day and said, I can't do this alone. We work well together. Would you like to be my partner? And we've owned it ever since.
Number 16.
Have an iconic spot and all that responsibility is a lot of pressure. We are a drive-in, but we are open year-round. We have the windows outside, but we seat 88 for dining inside. Because we have the dining room, it sets us aside from everybody else. As far as I knew, 5 years ago, we were the only drive-in that was open year-round in the Northeast. We have many things on the menu. Chicken tenders are the most popular. Chicken tenders definitely put us on the map. Another thing we're known for is family atmosphere.
Do you want a sugar cone or pine cone?
The most important thing is not forgetting the community. You give to the schools, you give to charities, you give to Make-A-Wish. I mean, you have to give back to the community because without them, you don't exist. 2020 was very frustrating in points. When COVID first hit, the first 2 weeks, we didn't know what was going to happen. And then we found out that we were allowed to stay open, and because of the windows, we were able to do takeout with minimal exposure to the community. We wanted to make them feel safe.
Have a good one.
We were very fortunate through all of COVID that we were able to stay open and prosper. People weren't going out to eat anymore, but they were getting takeout, bringing it home. To see that support from the community was overwhelming. What I love most about this is the employees.
Who's your favorite, Rich?
Oh,
No.
You treat them like family, because if you don't, everything will unravel. We've seen babies born, we've been to the hospitals. I spoke at somebody's wedding. You can't write anything better than this.
Good people that work here. Very good people that work here.
For the future of Goldenrod, we hope it stays very similar. After we're gone and somebody else takes over, they'll still have cruise night. The dining room will still be open. They'll still have 5 windows going. And they'll remember the legacy that the previous owners have left, like we have. I see it now and I just smile, and I can't put into words how proud I am of what we've accomplished.